Well, how is everyone?
Surviving.
Surviving?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Did you guys register for classes yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Did you guys get what you needed?
Yeah. I have like 3 online classes next semester, and I'm not
That's
super.
awful.
Yeah, but like they were the only options.
What classes are you taking online?
Like organizational effectiveness and intro to accounting software or something, and then Book of Mormon.
Gotcha. Well, that's fun.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna eat. I hope you guys don't care. I'm starving.
You're good.
I haven't eaten lunch. It's been crazy today.
So let's talk about things.
Delaware Corporation.
I have not thought about the state of Delaware for like years.
I forgot it was a state.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a hard time finding an article?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
I found one.
Same.
But it was from the New York Times. It's the first time I've ever found, like, actually found what we were required to find from the New York Times. So that was good.
Is it about Boink?
No.
No? Okay. Because the one I found is from New York Times and it's about Boink.
Mine's, here, we'll just start sharing. Mine is called, I've got it pulled up right here. It says, How Delaware Thrives as a Corporate Tax Haven. And it basically just goes through and talks, like, explains Delaware corporations, like, more in depth. And it gives an example, like, so it says, behind its, let's see, nothing about 1209 North Orange Street hints at the secrets inside. It's a humdrum office building, a low-slung affair with a faded awning and a view of a parking garage. Hardly worth a second glance, if a first one. But behind its doors is one of the most remarkable corporate collections in the world. 1209 North Orange is the legal address of no fewer than 285,000 separate businesses. And essentially it just goes through and it talks about, like, Coca-Cola, Ford, American Airlines, Walmart. They all have drop boxes there just so they can get, basically so they can get tax breaks. Wish I could do that. So, I don't know. That's the one I found, but it didn't talk like about a specific example or anything like that. It just talked, like, explained more what they were.
Jenny, you want to go next?
Sure. Mine was about something with the Chapter 11 case. I can just pass into our chatting room. I think that will be easier.
Okay.
It's pretty long.
This is like a shell corporation that filed bankruptcy or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Takata. I had to get those airbags done on both of my cars because we have 2 Toyotas.
Oh, that's fun.
That's all right. It didn't cost me a dime. That's a good one.
Thank you.
They're based out of Delaware, though?
That's what they said on the article, so
Probably just like the one I found. They just have a drop box there just so they can get the tax breaks. Cool. John, do you want to share yours?
Yeah, I was looking at the link to Jenny's article, and it was in a language I couldn't read, and then then it translated.
Go halfway through. Yeah.
So mine is about a company called Boink, Boink, and they do like live streaming technology garbage. And it's just like, hey, we're a Delaware company now. We restructured. Invest in us. It was just, that was it.
Was it New York Times?
I thought it was. I guess that it's not. That might have been last week. It's just PR website or something. Yeah, I found it through the search engine though. I just like it because it says boink.
So it just talks about how they restructured, but it doesn't say like what they did to restructure.
I didn't read super a lot into it. Like I read it, but I didn't like read it. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at it now and it's just boring. It's like blah 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 blah, money and things.
That's how most of this stuff is.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. Well, what's our assignment for this week?
So our assignment for this week is same as what we've been doing, except like not what we did last week.
So it's just pick someone's example.
Yep.
Gotcha. Whose do we want to use?
Jenny sounded good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just because it has the airbags. That's fun.
Just a sec.
Okay. Should I just copy and paste all the thing I just post on our chatting room?
Let's see.
Or should we simplify?
I think like let's see. Debtors encourage individuals who own. So basically, it's hard because it's like none of these say anything about like what a Delaware corporation is. It's just like, here's a Delaware corporation. I would put that much on it.
Okay.
Just that's what it talks about. And the rest of it talks about like how to go through and participate in the recall, basically. Have you guys ever eaten elk?
Mm-mm.
What about you, John? You haven't?
No.
You're missing out. You're missing out.
I barely eat like regular meat. Like I eat chicken just because it's not like they don't have feelings. They're just evil spawn, you know? But, like I've never been super hot to try it. Like this is an ostrich, wah, or koala, delicious.
I've never eaten koala or ostrich. I've eaten kudu
That
and eland and
means
elk and
nothing
moose.
to me. I know what an eland is. It's like a fat deer or a fat gazelle or a fat
They're
empanada.
a breed of antelope that is in Africa. They get like 2,200 pounds. They're huge.
Huge fat necks. It's crazy.
They're massive. They're huge animals, and their meat is delicious.
I have tried. Sorry, go ahead.
I just said so is elk.
Oh, I have tried like over 30 different types of cheeses. That's where I go for variety.
Have you tried dog cheese ever? Made from
No,
dog's milk?
no,
I don't know if that's a thing. I was just curious.
it's not. I mean, yeah, you can get milk, but like you.
The way I look at it, you can eat anything if you cook it right.
I mean, that's fair, but anyway,
If you do
let's
it right,
Delaware.
I've eaten heart, tongue.
Yeah,
Delicious.
yeah. Delaware, right?
Okay, so that along with like the URL, Jenny, is what
Yeah.
I'd put on it.
Okay.
And then once that's there, then what's next? We have to come up with a question.
Yes. So, what question do we need to put it in?
Let's see.
Is Delaware a state? And then just list Delaware, 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 and Delaware as the options.
No, Delaware,
Spelled
Delaware,
differently.
Delaware. No.
None above.
None of the above, yeah. Which of the following is a state? Delaware, Delaware, Delaware.
But like Delaware spelled 3 different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can spell it like an Ebonics.
I mean, so what?
So what? What?
Like, besides like tax breaks, what's up with Delaware?
That's it. They just have massive
That's
corporate tax breaks. And so it's people they headquarter their business out of wherever works best for them, but then they essentially put a secondary, like a legal drop box, so that if they have any legal issues, it goes through the state of Delaware, and it just gives them more tax breaks. I say more power to them. But yeah, I mean, everything I looked up in the book, in like Googling it, everything is just a Delaware corporation is a company that has an address within the state of Delaware, because Delaware has essentially great tax breaks, things like that.
What we could do is we could say what is not a reason why someone would want a Delaware company, and then we list 3 reasons that they would, and then the 4th is why they wouldn't, and then
it's a good idea. So why? Let's see. What are the reasons someone set up there has a, or which of the following, or we could do like, which of the following is a reason that someone would set up their company as a Delaware corporation? Because I think it'll be easier to come up with like fake answers. Because there's really not much about, you know what I mean?
yeah. Although on
it's
364
kinda like-
it lists like 9 things, and I was just assuming we could just pick 3.
Read them off. Let's see.
Delaware places fewer restrictions on selling of or mortgaging assets, merging businesses, or other key corporate decisions. Provides strong indemnification rights for officers and directors. Affords few dissenting shareholders' rights. Provides staggered elections for boards of directors. When corporate officers face criminal charges, Delaware law usually lets them do something. Debtor more friendly courts for corporate bankruptcy. Experience extremely capable coterie of corporate and bankruptcy law judges. Only state with a separate business court, and has relatively certainty of the corporate law.
So what about for a question? We say, which of the following is not a reason someone would set up their company as a Delaware corporation?
Set up their company in Delaware. Yeah. Like what is
Or
not
right
a
there,
reason
that last like 5 lines is.
not a reason to set up their company. Yeah. And then
So then we could put like A. It goes off again slow.
So places fewer restrictions on selling or mortgaging assets, merging businesses, or other key corporate decisions. I think
Read that one more time. That's a good one, but I want to shorten it.
Delaware places few restrictions on selling or mortgaging assets, merging businesses, or other key corporate decisions.
So what if A is Delaware places fewer restrictions on key corporate decisions? Delaware places fewer restrictions on making key corporate decisions.
Okay.
Like that, like that.
Yeah. And then Delaware provides strong indemnification rights for officers and directors. Pop that out of the book. C. Delaware had
What page? You didn't say 264. You said 364.
364. Delaware, and then
I
C.
was like going nuts. I'm like, wait, this is like we already did that.
With a separate business court is how you spell things.
Delaware has debtor-friendly courts.
Well, I was just gonna say separate business court.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, and then D. Delaware is where Washington cross.
Nah. Let's see. We could do Delaware
Is a state.
grants immunity from
Taxes.
tax fraud to all corporate offices.
Okay. Do you want to write it or?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Cool.
How about that? And that's the incorrect, like that would be the correct answer.
Mm-hmm.
So what about all the feedbacks for each answers?
I think the main feedback for D is just here, let me, while there may be more tax breaks in Delaware, nobody is exempt from tax fraud. That can be our feedback for D.
Okay.
And then the rest of them, the feedback can just be see page 364 of the textbook.
Page what? Say it again.
364.
364.
And then, because right there, I mean, then we don't have to be like, this is listed in the book. It says blah, blah, blah. It can just be like, just look at the text and you'll see why you got it wrong, basically. You know what I just got thinking, though? I wonder if we could simplify the way we're wording that question.
Good.
I mean, it'd be the same question, but it would just be like, which of the following is not a characteristic of a Delaware corporation? That's like easier to understand. Do you think, John, if we were to word it like that instead?
Yeah.
That's just a little more straightforward.
Coping. Okay. Right, I think that's it.